The National Latino Children's Institute is the only organization that focuses exclusively on Latino children. This year we're partnering with Latina Voices and Chicanos por la Causa. We are meeting here in Phoenix. It is very special to be in Phoenix. Many of our sponsors have asked us why we're coming to Phoenix when the rest of the nation is boycotting Phoenix. Arizona is not special. No state is immune from bad policies and bad actions toward our children. And we stand here in solidarity with the community in Arizona.
We are having the summit and also including our young leaders to inspire them to action and to take their rightful place in society here in Arizona and in the nation. It is important that Arizona and the nation understand how important it is that we address the issues most important to Latino children and that we make them a priority of the agenda for our elected officials.
We know that other states are beginning to look at the laws that Arizona has put in place, and we want to say that's not going to happen. We're going to put a stop to this, and whatever we need to do to bring community together and enforce community and then get our young people mobilized, we want them involved and understand what it means to be engaged civically and politically in their community, because they can have a voice in what happens to them and the kinds of laws that are created.
Chicanos por la Causa has been involved with the National Latino Children's Institute probably since its inception. It was important for Chicanos por la Causa to get involved because Arizona has been ground zero for so many things that are going on that impact our community. And when they impact our community, it's the most vulnerable of our community that's impacted, and those are our children. So when the summit wanted to come to Arizona and address child safety, immigration, issues that impact our kids, we were 100% behind that effort.
Public policy is generated when legislative laws are made. Our community needs to understand that it impacts all of their lives, for sometimes forever in their lives. And one of the things that impacts them the most is children's rights. We believe that the 14th Amendment in the Constitution is critical to the protection of the rights of its citizens, as well as protecting the rights of our children. And so our focus today is to look at very closely where our children's rights are, helping them fight for their own rights, and adults taking their rightful place in advocating for their young.
This is a very interesting time in American history. For the last 15, 20 years and into the next 15, 20 years, demographics will completely change in this country. And where the kids are now is right in the beginning of a major revolution. And it's a revolution in numbers, in education, in policies, and for them to continue it, there will be no choice. We're going to have to find our voice and work together to be heard. Ultimately, my message to them would be, don't stop, don't back up, don't quit. It's a long battle.
And grateful to NLCI and Latino Voices for having the summit. I think it's very appropriate that the summit is being held in Arizona, because Arizona has become too much of a generator of anti-Latino children legislative measures. That starts with SB 1070, whose impact is on the entire Latino immigrant community, basically the entire Latino community, but it has a particular impact on Latino children.
The influence of young Latinos and young adult Latinos in leading cultural change, innovation, entertainment, and a lot of other things that are part of the culture of the United States. It's the realization that the future of the United States is in their hands.
How we see our role, the National Latino Children's Institute, is to be that organization at the national level that transforms the nation's view of young Latinos, so that young Latinos are seen as positive and not negative.
At the end of the day, it is important that we understand that this summit is here because there is an urgency. The kinds of issues that exist in our state and among our young are critical to this nation and critical to a productive environment, a work environment, and the future of our young. And we are asking our community, as well as our young, to take action now. We can't wait any longer, simply because when you diminish the future of our young, you also diminish the future of our nation and the recovery of our economy.
Supporting our children is everyone's responsibility. Tenemos que cumplir.